Rumors are that allegedly Real Housewives of Atlanta producers have big plans for friend of the show, Courtney Rose. What are they? And who is that one housewife who can stop her? I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. All right, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about, and it centers around rumors that allegedly Real Housewives of Atlanta producers have big plans for friend of the show, Courtney Rose. What are they? And who is the one housewife who can stop her? I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more. And here it goes. Rumors are that allegedly Real Housewives of Atlanta producers are looking to bring friend of the show Courtney Rose back as an official peach holder. But can it work? A source said, allegedly behind the scenes, producers are searching for a way to successfully bring Courtney Rose back as an official housewife for season 16. Talks are that Courtney could be a controversial addition to the cast, however, an entertaining one as well. Fears are that Courtney could cause huge fan backlash if added as a full-time cast member. However, producers probably think she is worth the risk. The source continued, for better or worse, Courtney knows how to bring the drama. No newbie has caused more group chaos since Kenya joined the franchise during season 5. Courtney may be well on her way to repeat Kenya's magic, but not if this one housewife can help it. So the question is, who is the one housewife who could stop Courtney Rose from getting a peach of her own? Well, sources say that current peach holder Drewsidora could block Courtney from getting a peach if she thinks Courtney's continued presence on the show could hurt her in her divorce fight with Ralph. The source explained, Drew's main concern at the moment is her ending her divorce on top. She allegedly wants to get 100% of everything she's asking for and could use past dirt on Ralph to get it. However, where Ralph is either afraid or unwilling to go with Drew, Courtney isn't. Courtney has shown Drew that she will fight with everything in her to make sure Drew doesn't mess Ralph over in their divorce. Courtney has also made it perfectly clear to Drew that she will not allow Ralph to be walked over, even if that includes lying and spreading all of Drew's dirty laundry in the media. Fans also noticed the potential drama between the two for season 6. One fan commented on social media that Courtney seems like more than a friend and or cousin. She comes off as the other woman in Ralph's life. Drew better watch out. And all sources agree that Drew should be careful how she handles Courtney, because Courtney doesn't seem to be playing fair. And Drew cannot risk losing it all in her divorce proceedings, especially when it comes to her kids. For now, Courtney seems determined to gain a peach with the sole purpose of trying to destroy Drew. Will production give her the opportunity to do so? We'll just have to wait and see, ended the source. Now, kinfolk, this is some news that came across my desk about the alleged plan that production has to give Courtney Rose, friend of the show, a peach of her very own. Now, kinfolk, the first part of this rumor that I do find very interesting that could be the reason why production wants to allegedly give Courtney her own peach is this. Courtney and Ralph definitely are more than friends and or play cousins. It just comes off that way, and it has come off that way ever since Courtney came onto the scene. And I think production and producers pretty much have the same feeling as well. And they probably, if not have more information than we do, and film that shows or proves that Courtney and Ralph are probably more than just play cousins / friends or business associates. So with drama like that potentially in the background, I can see why production would want to bring that to the front of the cameras, because that is pretty much reality TV gold. And knowing that the whole time while Drew was going about her business and trying to make her marriage work, that Ralph was potentially not only cheating on her behind her back, but also in front of her face and in front of the cameras. So that, in essence, if you are a reality TV show fan, or if you're just a fan of Real Housewives of Atlanta, you can see the potential high drama that could produce and high ratings that could give the franchise and producers. So with that being said, if you are to believe this rumor, because right now it's only alleged information and speculation that production wants to make Courtney a full-time housewife, one could see why. The potential of a great storyline that would get everyone talking and everyone interested is right in our faces and also right in the palm of their hands. Now, kinfolk, the next part of this rumor that I do find very interesting, and I think is another reason why production may be willing to give Courtney her own peach, and it has to do with Ralph and some sneaky habits, and it's this. It is quite evident that Ralph is very image conscious. And so it looks like he's definitely using Courtney to do his dirty work. And so with using Courtney as his mouthpiece, potentially, that goes to show you that he can give her all the ammunition she needs to hit Drew in the right places, on the right topics, and also to bring more harm to Drew's public image so that he can have public image sway in his favor in the divorce proceedings. Now, when I talk to my sources, none of them believe that Ralph's goal is to get sole custody of their children. That's just not his MO. However, my sources are telling me that Ralph's main focus is protecting his money. And I can understand why. Because for most of him and Drew's marriage, sources believe that he was the main breadwinner. Now, with that being said, now it seems as if Drew is now the major breadwinner in the family. However, that only happened recently if you are to believe the rumors. So a judge could potentially look at the lifespan of their marriage and them being together and seeing Ralph as the sole provider for the majority of their relationship and marriage, and may very well reward Drew with a huge divorce settlement or payout. So with that being said, I can see why Ralph would want to deter as much as that as possible, seeing how now Drew really has money of her own, or if not more money than he does. So with that being said, it seems like that may be Ralph's main goal in using Courtney against Drew. Something that Drew has also publicly said that she feels like he is doing. Now, the next part of this rumor that I do see as being another possible factor for production actually wanting to bring Courtney aboard is real plain and simple, and it's this. I could see production bringing Courtney on board for next season simply because they know it's going to make for good TV. This is the type of drama that Portia denied them with her marrying and getting engaged and having a relationship with Simon. And so now this whole kind of like sleeping with the enemy is in your house, planning your face type of narrative gets to play out. And we know from Portia's falling out with Fallon and getting with Simon that fans want to see drama like this, and they're very interested in seeing how one woman could really just portray another woman like that so blatantly and in their face. So production knows that the interest is there for a storyline like this. And for better or worse, Courtney is probably the only person who could give fans and producers the type of interaction that they want to see or wanted to see between Fallon and Portia. Now, with that being said, is it right? That's questionable. Will it make great TV? Most definitely. But can Drew stop it? My sources are telling me, if Drew makes valid points as to why Courtney should not be given a full-time peach for next season. And if she can correlate lawsuits or courtroom fights with that, then production may be willing to back her. Because one thing production doesn't like, and especially the network, is outside franchise court proceedings, drama, and lawsuits. And with that being said, the network has shown that is not really what they want on that housewife franchise brand, and that's not what they want their brands to be. As we can see how they tried to, or successfully got Nene to back away from our lawsuit, allegedly just for now. But kinfolk, is another part of this rumor that I do find surprising, and it has to do with Drew and Courtney coming on next season. And it's this. My sources believe that ultimately Drew most likely will play along with Courtney if Courtney is given a peach full time next season. My sources are saying that Drew is not the type of person to back down from a fight, especially when she knows she is right and she's been wrong. And so allegedly she feels like she has been right about everything in her marriage with Ralph and why it went bad. And she also knows that Ralph, or feels deeply, that did her wrong. So with that being said, if she feels like this and feels like she can prove her case, then she may be willing to go to war with Courtney just to make Ralph look bad and to bring all his dirty laundry to light. So with that being said, I think that we can probably expect a pretty good season of storylines and narratives from Drew, Ralph, and Courtney if Courtney is brought back as a full-time housewife. Now, I do think it'll be kind of tricky for production to successfully or smoothly introduce her to the group as a full-time housewife, because we just don't have that much backstory about Courtney, who she is as a person, and what her love life or former married life or personal life looks like. Because it's one thing to be an interesting person when you're having drama with another person, but also for storyline sakes and storyline narratives, you also have to have personal stories to keep fans' attention and keep them focused on you as a housewife and not just a messy addition to the franchise. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. If you are to believe this rumor, because right now it's only alleged information and speculation, do you think Courtney will be a great addition to the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise, or do you think she should pretty much just stay a friend of the show? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.